Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. I hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on SUI. Wanted to do a full update. I did not cover this yesterday. I did cover it briefly in the middle of the day market update, as hopefully most of you know. But 2 days ago we covered it. What we said back then was correct, and that is that SUI was trying its best to break back above this balance that we had. Up here, right? That was pretty good. It was still under the major resistance zone, but if you're consolidating at the main resistance level, you want the price to break above. That's usually a pretty good sign, or at least that gives us the chance to break out. But unfortunately, with more bearish pressure, we dropped down below that. So we tried to reclaim 3.44. What I said in a video 2 days ago is that we actually have a chance to do that. But as long as we haven't, which at that point of time when I made the video we had not, I would still say it's most likely we will drop back down to 3.2, 3.15, which was also the low we made on Sunday, and this imbalance right here, as you can see, beautiful drawing, and then eventually we can drop down into that main support level between $3 and 2.85. And that is still what I think is most likely too, but it's like the situation is very similar. As in, look, we got some good news overnight. We are seeing some more strength from the general markets, from Bitcoin here. However, so SUI definitely has a chance to reclaim here, and the volume even is pretty good as well. I mean, the volume on Monday was already pretty good, and that's why on Monday we said, all right, well, it looks like we actually have a chance to reclaim back into this balance up here. And the same thing is happening right now. The volume actually pretty good, but the thing remains that the main key level that we need to have as support, which is still functioning as supply, as resistance right now, is the area between 3.41 and 3.45. That's the previous value area low. That's the monthly POC. So in general, that's an area where a lot of volume has been transacted. So as long as we're below that, and as long as I don't see a clear reason why to expect a major extension or a major new surge in price from Bitcoin, which obviously matters as well. I mean, SUI is still quite correlated to Bitcoin right now for about 67.5%. So as long as I don't see that, what I'll have to tell you is that I think it's most likely we'll pull back. Now, fundamentally, SUI has been doing pretty well, of course, as most of you know. DEX trading volumes last 2 days have been quite phenomenal as well. Total value locked, decent. However, I don't think that's enough to tell you that we are going to break out. I think, again, we have a chance to break out. But given the fact that, in my opinion, Bitcoin is at a major resistance zone, which I don't see any reason ahead of the FOMC without new bullish news, because that could obviously push the prices up higher. But that would be speculation, because we got good news overnight. There's absolutely no indication that we'll get more bullish news over the course of today. We might even see some more escalation in the war between India and Pakistan. So that's why I'd say it's short term most likely we'll fill that fair value gap here at 3.27. But that eventually we will also drop down to 3.15, 3.1. For now, I don't see enough market weakness to expect a drop down into $3 and 2.9 on the short term. But eventually, if we're unable over time to reclaim back above this level, we are going to do that, all right? Because at this moment, this is looking like the start of a downtrend, right? We had balance here, we're dropping down to a balance lower. Eventually, that will end with balance even lower. So be aware of that. But for now, I'd say that's short term what I think you need to know. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And make sure to subscribe, make sure to like if you like more SUI updates, which in general I do one every 2 days. So keep an eye on that. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in my next videos, and bye.